Hi, I'm Chris and I'm going to guide you through Tax Cloud's integration with Xero. There are two sections within the Tax Cloud platform where we integrate with Xero. One is personnel costs, where we bring in your payroll details. And the other section is other costs, where we bring through supplier billings. So in personnel costs, if we click Add Xero, we then click on Need help to find out more about how to start the import. And it will show us that within Xero we need to go to all reports, under payroll, gross to net. We then select all the employees whose payroll details we want to export to the report. We ensure that the dates we're entering match the accounting period we're doing our R&D claim for. We will then export this as an Excel document. And then we're ready to import this within the Tax Cloud platform. We just click on Choose File. We select the file that we've just downloaded and we click Open. We click Start Import and it's telling us that it's brought forward our personnel, in this case the two that I've selected. Now all we need to do is to tick the individuals we definitely want to bring in and update their job title details. If we have any reimbursed expenses, we would enter the reimbursed expense details here. Reimbursed expenses are expenses that the individual pays for out of their own pocket and then are paid back to them via the company. So in this case, we're going to say that Basil had £30 worth of R&D reimbursed expenses, in this case related to his travel. If we have a lot of staff, we can save this at draft at any time and come back to it. Or we can just simply click Add Personnel when we've completed this list. And this has now brought all the payroll data forward, so now we can just start allocating our staff to the project and moving forward as normal with Tax Cloud. The next section that we integrate with Xero is in the Other Costs section. This is when you can bring forward any billing information that you have for the accounting period, so i.e. invoices from your suppliers, and import them directly into the Tax Cloud platform. So we get started by click Add via Xero. This will now connect directly via Xero's API. So we just select the organization and allow access. And in this case, it's telling me it's brought back 4 suppliers from my demo company. So we click Continue. And it's showing me at a top level all the suppliers that it's found invoices for that have been settled within that particular accounting period. If we click on the plus, we can see all the individual invoices related to this supplier. So in this case, there's 1. If we look at X, Y, Z R&D services, we can see there are in fact 3 invoices. We can either select a supplier level, and that will bring the costs in, or we can select at an individual invoice level should we choose to do so. In this case, I'm just going to select all at a supplier level. We also need to select what the cost type is, and there are 4 cost types available for invoices. This is a subcontractor cost, so I'm going to select subcontractors. We're also going to bring forward, for the sake of our demo, Power Direct, which for the sake of this demo are utility bills, and we can see we have numerous utility bills. We're going to bring all of those forward and say these are consumable items, and we'll notice it's automatically updated all of the consumable items. And if we look at the last one we should look at is 123 supplies. We can see there's just a single invoice here, and just for the sake of this demo, I'm just going to select the single invoice at this level and change the cost type to consumable items as well. I'm not going to bring in the DIISR. Once we're happy with that, we can just add the costs, or if we have a lot to work through, once again, we can save as draft and come back anytime. But once we add to cost, the system will now import those costs directly in, and now we're ready to start assigning those costs directly to the project. And it's as straightforward as that. I hope you found this demonstration useful, and by all means, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our team. Thank you very much.